All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome back on this Friday. Good to see you all. Hopefully, everybody's ready for the weekend. I got a busy weekend this week. I got a lot of landscaping to do, a lot of gardening, getting ready for the summer. Get ready for this is usually the time when we get to enjoy all the money we made, have some fun, make life the best of it. But good to see you all. Good to see you, Randy. Good to see you, Kathleen, Greg, everyone, Dennis, Michael, everyone on YouTube, Facebook Live. Welcome back. Yesterday was a great day. We had a really good day in the market. The couple of nice little movers that we had this morning kind of stinks. I'll be honest with you. I was looking at pre-market, but you know what? Every time you're here and every day you're here, we repeat the same thing over and over again. Mondays and Fridays, and not your typical days, especially now going into the summertime. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are great days. It's midweek. A lot of companies come up with earnings. It trickles down to other stocks that are moving. But this morning, I'm telling you, I don't really see that much going on out there. Had a meeting with Josh. We were talking really quick, and he said, I don't see anything. But that didn't stop us from finding things that move when the market opens up. So a couple of stocks. First of all, we'll start off with Mavis. Mavis is getting crushed. Obviously, their earnings weren't as good as they expected. And this stock, obviously, we traded it. You could see how the thing had a great move right here. The thing ran from $10 all the way to almost 27. You can see how damn volatile that thing is. Looks like it's probably going to come down and test somewhere around 10 again. It's trying to make a little bit of a comeback. But this stock obviously had a nice run since March. It was $1.25. Really made this big move right around December, and then obviously going into it. But Mavis, we'll keep a close eye on it. I'm not a big fan of jumping into stocks that we day trading unless there's a big catastrophe or something like that. But I always like to find something new. I always like to do this like second protocol. OCGN's another one I think we brought up too. That one was also moving. We'll look at that one. That was something that trickled into the next day and the next day. But let me tell you, overall about the market in general, I took a couple. I sold out a couple of losses on some swing trades, and I said this like about 2-3 weeks ago. If you've been following me, listening to me, I'm like, no, I'm not really feeling it. I'm seeing the market like not moving, and you seen that. I guess I don't know. President Biden did his speech. And he was talking about all the money that they're looking to spend, and I don't know. I look what Wall Street says. It looks at the street, and I don't know if they really want it or whatever, more spending. But what's happening is that these companies aren't really moving that much. I'll bring a couple of them up there. Listen, we saw what happened with Apple. We saw what happened. Look, Microsoft, like you look at these charts right here. Microsoft did okay. It did make a little bit of a decent move here, but even with all that good news starting to dwindle down. Tesla, Tesla hasn't gone anywhere. Had a really nice move. It's been hovering here. I'm looking at just at the big ones. Apple, Apple, where did it go since September? Really didn't go anywhere. It had a really, really good run up. And I don't know, I'll bring up the last one. Let me bring up Facebook, right? I know a lot of people, Facebook actually had a good push, actually. Amazon had a nice little push. It's testing its highs. It had that earnings announcements, and then obviously you could see it, really nice earnings yesterday, but now it's starting to come back down. I think it was up pretty big yesterday on those earnings. But I don't know. I'm looking at overall the market in general. I'm getting a little nervous on what I'm seeing out there. So don't get too cocky, especially around the summertime, especially summertime. Yeah, that was another one too, Michael. I actually, that actually hurt me in Uber, the Lyft trade. Yeah, Uber right here. Yeah, so everybody, I don't know if you know the news on Uber, but it looks like the news, what was the news? The Labor Department was now thinking that you should probably go, that they might want to make all the general contractors that actually work for Uber and Lyft to actually be employees. And, I get it. I know why they want to do that, because they can make more money on taxes, because now, obviously payroll tax, I don't know if anybody runs a business, but payroll taxes are very expensive. It's cheaper to make someone a general contractor. They got more write-offs and everything like that. But if they do that, it's gonna really hurt the bottom line of Uber and stuff like that. So yeah, it had a nice bounce yesterday when that news came out. You can see a thing drop. I was so ticked off because I'm like, this is the problem when you have certain these stocks, and I was doing so well on the stock. I own it at a good price, but now I think I'm back to I think I'm break even maybe. Yeah, I mean, I bought the stock right around here when it was hovering right around the 51, 52. I mean, I'm still up, but I thought the thing was really going to do well. I own some shares here at 30, but I averaged up right around 50 when it broke out over here. And, I don't know. We'll see what happens, what goes on. But anyway, we're going to check out that OCGN, but let's talk about what happened yesterday, some of the stocks that we traded. So for some of you that missed out and were not here yesterday, we had a really good trade on this VXRT. This thing had a really crazy, beautiful pop right here in the pre-market. Thing just ran from 860, ran all the way up to about 9, and then obviously when the market opened up, the thing just blasted all the way up, and it got so damn volatile. So that was a fun stock. That was actually our best trade yesterday going into pre-market, and it was great because it actually started around 8:45, which is usually pretty late for a pre-market stock to come up. But that one moved pretty well. OCGN, yeah, I know it's taking a little bit of a hit right now. And OCGN was a late bloomer. It came in late. This thing started at 10 and started moving around 1070, ran all the way to about 12. That one worked pretty well. We've been trading that the last couple of days. That thing was just a real fun stock here from 5 to 10. You can see how that moved pretty nicely. OCGN, don't ask me what it does because I have no clue and I don't care. CLOV was a kind of flat one, but news came out on all the cruise stocks. They all gapped up pretty big, but then they just came straight down. I guess they're lifting all the restrictions, the CDC, on letting them now to start into sail. That really helped out a lot with all these, with Norwegian and everything. But they were pretty good shorts. I mean, look, Carnival Cruise Line came straight down. I mean, all of them came, took really, really big hits right here. So, I'm still not really sold on it unless you owned it when I owned it. I mean, I bought a lot of the airlines. Remember I told you this last year. I can't see them being here. If I could double my money next year, I would do that. So I mean, some stocks obviously perform better than that. But now that these stocks, I mean, if you look at them where they were back pre-COVID, they were at 11. They were at like 14. I mean, right now, technically, they did what we said we were going to do. They were going to double. But now they have this problem breaking through this wall. And until things start getting open, they really start going to work. I'd be really careful about these cruise stocks. I mean, listen, I'm not being an analyst and telling you. I'm just looking at it in a way of the pattern of how it's moving and how the street's reacting to it. But there are new stocks, once again, every day. So let's talk about a couple of stocks that are moving this morning. So listen, there's not that much out there in pre-market. But that doesn't mean that we can't find anything when the market opens up. Sometimes a lot of these traders like to hold their positions till the market opens up. Maybe they don't want to expose their hand. But the VXRT, it's got a little bit of a move right here. You got resistance levels right around here. This is the stock from yesterday. That 980 was the major resistance level. It looks like it's testing right there. If it breaks it, you can see the stock go up to 10. What else we got? TEDU. This one just gapped up. I don't know if it's a buyout, but no, probably not. But anyway, it gapped up pretty big and then just flatlined. I don't know what happened here, but just died right at these prices. But I want to see how it opens up. Same thing. MOTS. Stock was a big mover, $110 to about $160, and now it's kind of doing like a little bit more of a funnel. That's what we're seeing right there. That's a funnel from the high from $1.70 to the low to $1.50. So it funneled right in the middle to about $1.60. This stock could be pretty interesting seeing the open. FIGD. I only throw this stock on there because it had a nice little move yesterday, and then it gapped up again this morning. Stock took a big hit from 1750. Looks like it's been up for the last couple of days. Could probably be a little bit more of a swing trade, but it is an index, and it's not terrible. Twitter, on the other hand, is getting hammered. Twitter, you could see it. I guess their earnings were not that good yesterday. I think they said it were not. I don't think it was the earnings. I think they said just not getting that many more subscribers as they used to. So anyway, that you could see how volatile that thing could be. I think it just literally just boom, take a nasty shakedown, and things still looks like it's going lower. It's got some support levels right around here, so it's going to probably. Sometimes you don't realize, but it probably has to test the 55s. You know what I mean? And we're almost there. And if it breaks 55s, I mean, hell, you could see all the way down to 45, but it's obviously not looking that well when you see a stock trending like that, making lower lows. That's not a really good sign right there. All right. But anyway, Twitter is a fast moving stock, so be very, very careful of that. Mavis on the other hand, I don't know if it's on your short list, but that stock obviously taking a hit. And I know a bunch of you guys are bringing this up. I didn't bring it up yet, but yes, that PIXY, that stock, you can see it right here. Nice little push. Stock did great yesterday, and it's moving up pretty nicely right now this morning. It's got some big resistance levels right around here, around the $4. Where are we at right now? Yeah, we're almost there. So you can see it kind of hit there and kind of backed right off. But great little pop. Looks like it late bloomer. It came in like almost 5 minutes before 9 o'clock. Usually 9 o'clock is that other that second wave of program trading that kicks in, and that looks like where it happened right there. But other than that, we have to wait to see when the market opens up. I'm not crazy about it. Tina got in at 5:30 and got out at 3:80. There you go. That's not bad. Nice call. Nice little print yesterday. Nice little trend right there. You can see if I bring back yesterday, and if I blow this up, you could see that big resistance levels right around here. And if you look at the level 4, you'll see the orders are out there. They're basically still out there. And as you're looking at it right now, this is actually called a Fausto flag right there, and it looks like it's consolidating. So it looks like it could break it. I wouldn't want to be long right now, looking how that chart looks right there. All right. Anything else I did not call out? Nicholas, this is Nicholas on Facebook is saying the PPI. Honestly, total garbage. I don't know why even looking at this stock. No disrespect. 40,000 shares. Stock is not even up 1%. Spread's huge. Tier size is small. No pre-market. Nothing going on right there. Absolutely not. All right. Anything else? I think we probably nailed all of them. All right. So listen, we're going to end early. We got about another 17 minutes before the market opens up. We'll see what goes on, but there's a lot of red on my level 3, right, on my watch list. A lot of bleeding right there. So I'd be really, really cautious going into this open. And remember, everybody, no one really likes to hold positions going into the weekend. So if you don't get too cocky in the morning, but in the afternoons, if you can stick around, Friday afternoons are always pretty good. Friday afternoons, 3 things could happen. The market could take off. The market can crash, or it'd be flat. So it's not like, like a typical, midweek stock. Fridays are very, very unique, depending on where the market goes. And if you are planning to want to just know what's going on in the afternoon, definitely tune in on our 2:30 show when we do it again. If you have your phone, you can always do it online before. Listen, if you're on the road, you're like, what? Should I go back to my computer or not? Should I jump into the trading room? You can always log in, listen to us later, and we'll see it. Actually, we'll see what's happening. So make sure you subscribe to our Twitter feed, our Facebook page, and our YouTube channel. Also, even if being a student here, if you're going to be here, but just make sure you get those alerts, and we'll go from there. All right, everybody. Good luck. Happy trading, and we will see you. We'll start commentating here at 9:30 here in the trading room. If you're watching YouTube, if you want to join us on trading room, just like us, friend us. You can always do a quick trial. And if you are a trial member right now with CTU, just remember we always tell you, don't buy anything. You're only here to watch, okay? Look, listen, and learn is the 3 phrases we go by. Good luck, everyone. If I don't see you, enjoy your weekend. I'll see you back here on Monday morning.